What it do? It's your boy Isty with another video. This one's gonna be another deep dive into an artist. Someone actually did a request finally, so we're about to look at the request and go ahead and take a look and see what artist we're gonna do today. This is all off the rip, nothing pre-prepared. This is how I do it. This is how I enjoy doing it. I don't like no pre-scripts. Not saying there's nothing wrong with it, but this is just authentic, just straight up off the rip. So someone commented Jack Harlow or Larry June. So I'm familiar with both of those artists. I prefer to do Jack Harlow first. Larry June probably can be tomorrow. So let's go and do our usual. We're gonna look up Jack Harlow. I don't know how you guys were disposed to Jack Harlow, but we're definitely not doing What's Poppin'. That's not what's gonna happen today. I feel like that song was, everybody's like, oh, that was his da da da. Jack Harlow been that him. Not gonna lie, like no glaze. Like he's a rapper and he's always been a rapper. I feel like he is a very talented lyricist, but got put into a limelight quick. So there's nothing wrong with it. I guess everything has its time and place. But I feel like What's Poppin' didn't show him his justice. He has way better songs than What's Poppin'. That song just had the commercial success. We got a little Fifi here, a little Fiji. Yeah, you guys used to think that the cat was fake because I never acknowledged her, but she gets annoying. She gets a little frustrated when I'm streaming. All right, so real quick, we're about to open up Jack Harlow's wiki real quick. So his name is Jackman. His first name is Jackman. Hold on. His first name is Jackman. To each their own. Jackman Thomas Harlow is an American artist and singer. He began recording his career in 2015, releasing EPs and mixtapes with Don Cannon and DJ Drama. This is where I know Jack Harlow, because I remember when Lil Uzi got signed to Don Cannon and DJ Drama, it was the biggest deal, and Generation Now was on the come up, and Jack Harlow was the only one in his city making moves, so they signed him pretty quickly, and he was like kind of on the back burner for a while. He was doing freestyles and stuff on the back burner. Hollow's first mainstream success came from the single "What's Poppin'." We all know that, aided by popularity on TikTok and following the remix with the rappers like DaBaby, Tory Lanez, Lil Wayne. It peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100s. Number 2 is crazy, and received a Grammy Award nomination for Best Rap Performance. This same year, he was included in the Double XL Freshman's 2020 class cipher and revealed his debut studio album, Blase Skip and Blase Blah, Certified Blah Blah Blah, featured on Lil Nas X, Industry Baby, Blase Skip, Billboard Hot 100s, Blase Blah, Come Home, I Miss You, another album. He actually did a couple more albums. People say he fell off. I don't agree with the fall off thing. I don't agree with it at all. Just because you've succeeded so hard in something and you can't really necessarily get back to where you were doesn't mean you fell off. It just means that you're on a different path. You're trying to do something different now. If he wanted to, he could probably do another What's Popping. Not literally another What's Popping, but you feel me? Like What's Popping-esque. Whatever. Harlow has received numerous accolades, top new artist in 2021. The same year, he was a variety hitmaker and Forbes 30 under 30. Forbes 30 under 30 was amazing. I got to attend the one in Ohio. Jack Harlow Thomas, early life. Yeah, he's from Kentucky. I don't know if you know, but I'm in Ohio, so Kentucky's right underneath me. Like, literally, it's right. Either underneath or not. I'm pretty sure it's underneath. I might have a slow moment. Hold on. Yep, right underneath me. I knew it. Michigan's above. We go to Michigan all the time. That's the spot. Anyways, getting back to what we was talking about. Um, let's go take a listen to some Jack Harlow's newer music. Does he drop any new music? Hold on, let me look. Set You Free came out 3 weeks ago. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Yeah, this is the worst part about doing these. I can't play the music on the video. Like, I don't know how to not get copy striked. If I do, I'll just cut it out. But we do have to listen to some of his new songs because I'm very curious. We'll just listen to the beginning. Okay, that's definitely getting copyrighted. That's sweet song. He started off with "I'm Vanilla Baby." It's crazy. Um, that's a cool song. That came out a year ago though. I need more recent. I'm not trying to be on this type timing. This is a good one though, because we might make a club one because I haven't made that much club music in a while, so I haven't made too much club music. I do got to get into that bag. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, Jack Harlow's storytelling though. That's something that nobody. It's a lost art, bro. Hold on, let me turn my camera back over here because we need to talk about this. That is a lost art. There's a song called, I forget, My Guys or something like that, and he goes over how everybody changes over time, and some of his homies that he grew up with became weird. Bro, it's such a great song, and those are the songs I like. I like the substance. I like the this, that, the third, and there's nothing wrong with what you like, what you like. But them storytelling joints, I love for an artist that can come out storytell and make a club banger like T Grizzly, Robbery 8. He's telling a story and it's three different beats. Amazing, all of them bangers, by the way. But back to what we were doing. We're just gonna watch this for a little bit. Yeah, I just need a BPM for this. This is a very weird rhythm. Not weird, it's just different. I'm not even gonna call it weird. I'm just gonna get a BPM just so I know what I'm looking for. I guess. Honestly, I'm probably not gonna work on a song like this. It's at 67. Yeah, they went a little creative with that one. 67 is wild. So yeah, now we're gonna go to the song I was talking about. I think it's called "The Guys." No, Bros. It's called Bros. Let me. Where's my phone at? It's definitely on his album. Um, Shoot. The next one I'm gonna do, the new artist way. Okay, so after Larry June, I might do Larry June tomorrow. I might not, but Lucky is definitely gonna be next because I've been listening to Lucky heavy. I just noticed that. And I feel like I got his sound down. Like I feel like that's something I already do, to be honest. Gang, gang, gang. That's what it's called. That song. There's an unreleased verse.
Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs, die for my dogs. Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs, die for my dogs. Because it's home for the holidays. My friend pulled me to the side like, did you hear about Marcus? Our Marcus? Yeah, our Marcus. A bunch of girls say he raped him in the back of some Target. They say he drove him back there in his car, and then he parked it, and the rest is even darker. Wait, which Marcus? Cause it can't be, yes, our Marcus. The same Marcus we collected Pokemon cards with. The one with perfect grades that has family in New Orleans. Yes, that Marcus. He's got 7 rape charges. Ride for my dogs, lie for my dogs.
Yeah, the reason why this song's so deep is because, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, when you grow up and you live in a small town, if you lived in a small town, you grew up there your entire life, everybody becomes some. Okay, not everybody becomes a weirdo, but bro, people become weirdos, twin. People become weirdos. And my thing about it is though is that like this was so relatable because after high school, you don't hear nothing about this right after high school, like right after you graduate type vibes. But you definitely hear about stuff like this as time goes on. Like people just grow up and like, bro, you the people you wouldn't even expect. You wouldn't even expect these people to be doing stuff like this and things like that. We're gonna go 86. It's in double time for 172, but we're gonna go 86. I'm gonna do something like that. I like that storytelling. I like the drums on that one. That might get cut out, but I'm gonna reference it. It's the "Gang Gang Gang" song by Jack Harlow. Um, 86. So yeah, basically like that. The story behind that is so real to me because I've been there, and when people get arrested in my city, everybody hears about it. In my town, excuse me, everybody hears about it because there's like blaster pages on Facebook that just love spewing people's business. Not a fan of it. I've never been arrested, but I'm not a fan of that. Like that, it's people's business, bro. Like, what if they're having a bad week? Like, I feel like life can take you in multiple different directions if you have a bad day, let alone a bad week. So I'm not judging nobody, but that page, bruh, be on it. They ready. They make sure they know that the people that are posted on there, it's kind of crazy. I have friends that are, or used to have friends that were on there like a lot, like not even just my main friends, but a couple friends, like, and they were going through it. You know what I'm saying? They were going through life, and it's like they got arrested, they messed up, mistakes happen, but they're getting blasted on this page. So if they want to get a job in the towns in the city, or you can, but it's like, bro, we seen your mugshot. You got me. All right, let me turn my speaker off and turn the headphones on. Turn the mic off. It's 11:11. It's the 7th. It's 2015. It's your boy Istifer. I'm gonna say in less than a year from now, I'm gonna say 6 months. We're gonna be up to the moon. We're gonna be doing what we're supposed to be doing. We can speak specifics, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, let's get into it. So, first thing I noticed about this is that it had like a very like what I'm saying, like piccolo angelic string to it. So let's go. All right, yeah, I'm gonna just mute myself. Now, if you notice, it was also in there. It was like voices that said "gang, gang, 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 gang," whatever. So we're gonna try to recreate, not recreate that, but just have that same esque. You know what I'm saying? Like it has those vibes to flow with the beat and stuff like that. So we're just gonna try to reestablish that. That's all we're trying to do. We're not trying to copy it. We're not trying to. We're just getting inspired from it. It's where this is what I want. The practice that I'm trying to do here is how to safely be inspired without biting. You don't have to bite. You can safely be inspired. Um, and you can even tell the inspiration. Sometimes I listen to beats, I'll be like, bro, you obviously heard what March Madness by Future. Like you are, you know what I'm saying? Like you kind of already know what you were doing. Like blatantly copying. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things are just inspired. Like, yo, this is a different vibe. I don't know where he got this from. There we go. With this tutorial, I might end up doing something differently. Arcade has a lot of drum samples in there, and I might end up biting them. My thing is, the drum patterns when you put them in your playlist is different from when they come out, if that makes sense. Like, I could, like, in Gang Gang Gang, there was, like, the drums are so tight. Like, they're really tight. It's a very simple drum pattern, too. I love that drum pattern. But yeah, it's a very tight drum pattern. I might like arcade would make the most sense. I know I use that a lot, but it's only going to enhance the drums. So I am going to use drums, but it's just going to enhance them. Yeah, it's a dead end for me when it comes to these type of beats. This is my rendition of Jack Harlow's storytelling ability beats. We're gonna save this one as Jack Harlow or whatever you want to call it. We're gonna do storytelling. Now we're gonna do something funner, and I'm not leaving it on this. This isn't my best, in my opinion. I'm not gonna leave like this. We're gonna go to a new one. Um, Now I just got to find out the BPM for that other song because it's a club banger. I want to do like a club banger song. Yeah, that song I don't even know what that is. 105. I just need a hmm. I just need to see the FL Studio LP real quick, just so I know what it looks like. I guess like structure wise. This is what I mean. By the way, I'm not sure.
What's
Hopefully,
gonna
I
do?
don't
It's
get
added my
copyrighted
Lisa
on it for
Welcome to a
this.
brand new video. Taven, go ahead
See,
and remix
this
from
video right
scratch.
here,
Jack
he's
Harlow.
making the video from scratch. It may not be FL Studio, but it's the same thing. Like,
Tempo for this one is 105 beats per minute, and the track is produced by OZ, Nick D, and Sean Momberger. The track also samples a song called Whatever by Dale. And as I was doing my research, I found Dale's YouTube page. And he said something nice here under the description of the original track. He said the EP titled Soulful Moaning 95 was a very successful project, and Soulful Moaning is often considered to be a Detroit classic. Whatever took 29 years to get to your ears thanks to Jack Harlow. I just love stories like that because as a musician, you never know how
wow,
long it's
that
going to
is
take for your music to
interesting.
get the
So, this song, wow,
recognition it deserves. In this case, the
he
track was
said it.
made
I'm
through
not going to repeat him.
29
That's
years.
crazy.
So really happy for Cadillac Dale for getting the recognition for this track that he deserves because it's a banger. Now, let's get to that sample. We're going to start off in a blank session right here for that sample. We're going to change our tempo mode to automatic mode. This way, when we bring in that whatever track, it's going to automatically tempo map it, and we can just quickly cut up what we need to cut up. So let's go ahead and bring in the track whatever. Logic will analyze that file and lock it up on the ones. We can do whatever you wanna do. I am on the 10 when it
This dude's really bugging. Like, I just like getting copy strike just from watching your stank video. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, bro?
track that we need to sample. So I'm going to chop it up on the one there, and we'll just take 4 bars of it. We don't technically need this ending bit here, but we'll cut it out when we sample. So now
That's
I'm going
kind
to
of
create a
hard.
new audio track in our remake session, and I'm just going to drag in that audio file. So this audio file is 4 bars at 95 beats per minute. Now we got to time stretch it to 105 beats per minute. Don't worry, it's pretty easy. At the end of the region, just go ahead and hover your arrow or your mouse pointer at the end of the region.
Man.
Semitones. So I'm going to click my region, go this
We're in
end
FL
portion
Studio
here.
anyway,
We're just going to
brother.
duplicate this.
You can't tie me down, but you be your loving on me, baby. Be your loving on me, baby.
And that's pretty much all there is to the sample.
To be honest,
Now,
that
we just gotta
sample
open up
gives
new
you
cue
everything
and
you
take
need.
out the bass because we're going to bring in our own bass.
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your loving on me, baby. Whip your loving on me, baby.
The next thing we're going to do, we're going to bring in some
Smart
chorus. We're
sampling.
going to go to modulation chorus. And I'm just going to make this a little bit wider.
I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, but you can whip your loving on me, baby. Whip your loving on me, baby.
All right, now let's bring in our own bass. We're going to go over to our soft instrument track over here. We're going to open up the library browser. We're going to go over to Legacy. We're going to go over.
I think we've heard enough. So what I'm gonna do is there's a related song finder. That's what I'm looking for. That I use. It's basically you can put a song name. It'll give you like related songs to what the freak. Find by song name. No. Similar song finder, chaos, whatever this is called. So, and he said it's called whatever by Cadillac Dale. So we're going to copy. We're going to go to miscellaneous.com, paste it, generate. See, and it gives us all these amazing options, all these great, beautiful, beautiful samples. Now, Butterflies by Michael Jackson. That's a wonderful song. Now this is the hard part. Let's just listen to this real quick.
I just hope that you feel happier. Don't think about it, I don't wanna fight no more. I want you to be happier.
Why was that a bop just now?
This episode of season
No.
every time we get it all.
Real messy.
I hopped up on a rocket ship, I had a little bit of
Okay, that is gonna get sampled on a different day, because that song right there, that sounds crazy. How do I just want to save this for later, to be honest with you. Because that's not, maybe we could sample it? I don't know. I feel like, let me listen to it again. Yeah, that's not for this. That's definitely not for this. I'm going to put that on a different tab, though, because that's for laters. That's for when I'm making beats by myself. Did my thing just went away? Okay, no, it's right there. Let's keep looking.
but every time I do the things I can. You wish you drove past that billboard and saw it all. Clear as day, like there it is. You wanna
This is it right here. That's it right here. This is the Juan. Now, I'm gonna freestyle sample. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is gonna I hate sampling. It's not that I hate sampling. It's just I'm not prepared. I don't really. Let me just turn this off for the some more that y'all end up seeing with my MP3s and stuff. Basically, I didn't know that was a sample. Well, I did know it was a sample, obviously. I don't know. I didn't expect to be sampling today, I guess. But you got to do what you got to do. Invalid URL. I wish it was a YouTube to MP3 that would just stay alive. Every time I get a good one, it just ends up, doesn't work no more. You know what I mean? I bookmark my joints, but I stopped after a while. They only last about a week. So, come on, what? This part that irritates me. If my download's ready, just download it then, hello me. Yeah, it didn't download. Oh, we're gonna find an MP3 converter. people are talking about how unsafe these websites are, and it's like, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I never experienced. My computer got hacked before. I ain't dumb. Like, I mean, I am. Well, you know what I mean. Like, things happen. You download stuff, some ends up being corrupted. It happens to everybody. But overall, like, I've never had any crazy experiences. Like, this is my technically my third computer. Yeah, these joints aren't downloading either. It looks like it was about to, but it's not. Um, yeah, I don't know. How do you guys feel about YouTube 10p3? I've been using them since I was a kid, though, to be honest. Like, I used to burn CDs on road trips. Me and my mom and my dad would be like, oh, we going to New York for the week every other month. Like, every month, actually. We go to New York for a week every month almost. And right before we leave for the road trip, I used to have a Walkman, man. That's crazy. I had a Walkman. That's old head for me. We had two Walkmans. My sister had one, I had one, and we used to burn our CDs and we had our headphones on in the back seat and we would listen to all of our favorite songs. I grew up in a very musical household. Like my parents were both obsessed with music. It's kind of funny how that I feel like they never related with music though. Like we can talk about that if you any of my family members are listening to this. I feel like my parents loved music, but they had different tastes. But one thing I will say, they respected each other's music tastes. My mom had her favorite songs that my dad played. My dad had his favorite songs that my mom played. So I feel like in a relationship dynamic, you guys have to respect each other's music. Like if you want to love it, like I feel like music is a big part of love. I remember every time I was kicking it with my ex and stuff. Like I'm not even trying to bring her up, but she legit would turn the music off and just want to sit in silence. And it's like I didn't think that was a deal breaker or nothing crazy, but it was just like you don't like my love for music is so much deeper than just oh it's a sound. I feel like that's all it was for her. It's only surface level. Like music is just sounds, and oh this one sounds cool, this one doesn't sound cool, and that's it. There's so much, it's so many more layers to music that you don't even know. You could, and people think, oh, like I'm so different, I have a great playlist, my playlist is amazing. You just got Future on there, and that's not no diss to Future, but it's like what are you doing? What are you really doing? Like you say my playlist is so diverse, but you only have Little Dirk and NBA Youngboy. Pick a side, you know. And then oh, my playlist is so diverse and da 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 da. But what are you really listening to? Now, girls that listen to R&B music, they kind of know what's up. And I'm not talking about SZA. No diss to SZA. If you sit here and tell me, like, the reason I'm so passionate about it is because it's like, oh, I listen to R&B music. Where's some Chris Brown? Where's some Brent Faiyaz? Where's some Summer Walker? Where's some the list goes on. J. Cole could be even put in there. He makes a lot of like chill R&B music. Like you know what I'm saying? Open your palette is my thing. Like if you, that's a new standard I'm setting for the next people in my life. If you want to like the one thing about the people in my life though that was consistent up until recently was that we had a passion for music. Music was something that we knew was something more than meets the eye. You know what I'm saying? Every time I try to have a deep conversation with people from my past and stuff like that about music, like oh, how do you feel about this song? What does this song make you feel like? What is this song? What is the results of this song? What memories come back when you listen to this song? I don't know. I'm just listening to it. It sounds cool, I guess. Nah, I don't need that. What's the point of enjoying it? I like going in depth, like for real. Like anyway, let me see if it downloaded. Don't go there. So it did download. All right. Yeah, I love going in depth with my music, man. That's just something I like to do. Not for everybody, obviously. I'm used to that already. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody thinks for everybody. But sheesh, what is the point? To me, it's like, what's the point of even listening? I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how I am. Like sometimes, like it's like when people ask opinions of others to base their opinion off of. It's like, ew. Like that's I'm allergic to that. 105. We're gonna copy the same BPM because I love the rhythm on that song. going on a date with a girl to the movie. She's talking about I ain't gonna wear nothing crazy because I try to turn you on. That's wild. This sounds like a sample. Hold on.
I had a lot of fun, but you can't get none. I had a lot of fun, but you can't get none. I am. Hell no, who do you think I am? 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 Hell no, you can't have this. Wait, what? Who do you think I am? Hell no, you can't have this. Who do you think I am?
We gotta count this out in real life.
Have this.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I need one more bar.
Hell no, you can't have this. Wait, who do you think I am?
It's like what? Come on, I'm trying to make it fit.
You can't have this. Who do you think I am? Hell no, you can't have this. Who do you think I am?
There it is. We might take that. We're gonna take that one. Like I said, we're not trying to copy exactly. You know what I'm saying? We can make our own style based off of the same sample.
This. Wait, whining like a bitch and take me home.
Called him a bee? So you time out. So let's break it down. So I'm gonna ask you out to the movies. You're gonna say yes. I guess I'll go, but I'm not wearing nothing too good because I don't want you to think nothing's up. Then I'm gonna take you to your house, but I'm gonna take a little detour, make it a little longer. You know what I'm saying? Maybe feel on your thigh a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Light skin. And then, wait, what did she say? Hold on. She said something that caught my attention.
Hell no, you can't have this. Wait, whining like a bitch.
Oh, called him a bee. And then you call me a bee at the end of it. I paid for the movie.
Don't you go bet on me. Easy. Don't you go bet on easy.
That's hard. We're using that. You heard it. Ugh, we're sampling. That's crazy. Alright, so I went through and I found these 3 cuts. We're gonna make this make sense. So he said put this on 12. I don't like listening to people, but I'll listen for once. And then we're already on 105 BPM. But let's see what that sounds like. I might just take that out completely, to be honest with you. These two are perfect. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I might have to go back to the tutorial just because I'm trying to figure out what to do with that bass. That bass is really good, but man, that song's crazy. That song is like they're going through some stuff in that song.
Or to Logic. We're going to go over to synthesizers, synth bass, and we're going to bring in.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's that do do do. We need something like that. Let's see if we can put it in. Yeah, you definitely can. This could be a bop. Watch this be a hit. This could be a bop. It's like this joint is like too loud or something. I'm about to filter it out because jeez. What is that bass? Yeah, that is a great bass. Like I it's hard to find a good bass like that. I'll find it. You just can't really try to intervene with the. Is it frozen? I was about to say I would have been sick. I would have probably just not even posted today. It's like nah, I gotta post every day. You are that would have been annoying. Bass synthesized. I like this. Not that low. Same note though. What? If this one doesn't have a good synth bass, I might just move somewhere else. Um, Electra X got a lot of basses. Bass synthesized. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, none of these is funky enough.
Basically following the same pattern as the sample, just in a different bass sound.
See, it's just like, that's what I'm doing. I need more rhythmic, though. Oh my goodness, this is not coming out too well. Wait, have some faith. I like that note. Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. I might just get to the drums, to be honest, because this is not working. I don't know. I'm not trying to force nothing. Let me see what's up with Electra X's bass. Maybe they can put some justice to this. No, I can't find a bass. That's cool. I like that. We're going to stick with it.
All right, so now we fix that one over here. So now that we got our bass, let's start off with one.
So he had a snare, and a snare. So it's we're gonna go to my drill, my sexy drill music. would be more there, to be honest. What? That was very underwhelming.
Another snare.
Ain't got no joints with no waves behind it. Come on. That's kind of a hard rhythm to catch. Shut up. Yeah, I don't know. Hold on, let me load the video again. Because I don't know, the rhythm is different.
Let's bring in the claps.
You see, like, their rhythm is different.
with it gets.
Yeah, it's a lot of hi-hats too. I forgot about that. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna stop it here. This was a good one. I could go deeper and more in depth. I choose not to because I feel like this is not really going anywhere. I'm gonna be honest. This sample, there's a lot of copyrights and stuff like that. I'm not trying to get banned by YouTube or whatever the crap. I'm probably am gonna end up cutting most of this video out just because of the copyrights. But this was requested by Lil Will. Shouts out to him. I still did my very best. Maybe I could do more study on it. I didn't get to do anything premeditatively with this video. I did everything straight from here. Went over the biography of Jack Harlow. Went over the sound he has now versus the sound he had before. Maybe we can do a What's Poppin'. I can do a Jack Harlow Part 2 because this one was not justice in my opinion. But maybe when I do more study and more, video reviews and listen to tight beats by him, because a lost art with this stuff is the fact that other people's rendition count. So if I'm a producer from Kentucky making beats for Jack Harlow, that's close to his motherland, that's close to, what I'm saying, where his stomping grounds of rap. So that's gonna sound different from a New Yorker making beats for Jack Harlow. I want to listen to tight beats, so that's why I can get a grasp of what other people are listening for. Like, you can listen to a Jack Harlow song and you hear A, B, C, D, right? A person from New York only likes B and D. So he's going to make his beats highlighting B and D. And I didn't even understand or comprehend that B and D was in the original. So when I listen to his, I'm like, yo, I'm inspired a new way. It's a new window of opportunity. That's what I like doing. And I did that with Brent Faiyaz video. I didn't do a BK the Ruler, but it can be done. Part 2s are our thing. So this is episode 3 of Artist Journey with Jack Harlow. And we went over 2 different types of beats. The first one was his storytelling vibes. And the last one was his club banger, Lovin' on Me type songs. We went through in depth on exactly how he made it. And we copied the blueprint exactly. And I even gave you guys an underrated method that I usually keep to myself because I'm a gatekeeper, and that's the relative sample finder. So you put in a sample there, and you can find something close to it or something that's remotely similar to that song. I wouldn't suggest putting the actual song that is already using the sample in there because you're gonna get pop songs. But put that sample in there, and you'll find some cool gems here and there. I literally found one that I might work on after this video on the live stream. Um, so what did we learn here today? We learned that working in different BPMs may cause inspiration. We also learned that using this little toggle wheel gives a little bit more rhythm. I call this the New York wheel because it sounds like the boom bap rap. This is what the boom bap's for, like the like that type of stuff. Like it's a rhythm wheel basically. That's what I call it, the New York wheel, one or the other. My family's from New York, so it's like that's the only type of beats I heard from them. Yeah, we went over a lot today. I ain't gonna lie, the Jack Harlow stuff. Also, I wanted to say something. I did sign up for the Kai Sinai Streaming University. I am gonna get it. I'm speaking positive. I'm speaking only positivity. I've been wanting to do this since February. He announced this back in February, and I DM'd him. We didn't get to talk or nothing like that, but I did DM him, let him know I'm interested, and hopefully something could come out. All right, no, something will come out of it. We ain't talking about hopefully. We ain't talking about none of that. We taking everything all 2025. There's no more backing down on this year. You know what I'm saying? When I do get there, it'll be blessings. You know what I'm saying? So much stuff prayed for. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff. It's gonna make a lot of sense. It's gonna be a lot of work done. Um, but yeah, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully this doesn't get demonetized. I didn't play too many samples, but it is what it is. Make sure y'all stay healthy, drink your water, be safe, and love everybody around you. You feel me? Y'all be safe.